China's tech boom, how Huawei and Xiaomi are changing the game. For decades, the global tech landscape has been a predictable hierarchy. A handful of dominant players, an established order. But beneath the surface, something monumental has been shifting. A quiet revolution, brewing in the East, is now poised to rewrite the very code of our digital future. What if everything you thought you knew about global technology, about who truly holds the keys to tomorrow's innovations, is about to be entirely upended? What if the next seismic shift isn't just coming, but is already here, unfolding in ways most haven't even begun to comprehend? Welcome back to Revo Now, where we unravel the currents of tomorrow's world. Today, we're diving deep into a narrative that extends far beyond corporate earnings reports or smartphone launches. We're talking about a transformation that could redefine global power dynamics, China's tech boom. Specifically, we're going to scrutinize the meteoric rise and evolving strategies of two titans, Huawei and Xiaomi, and how their aggressive, relentless pursuit of innovation is not just changing the game, but fundamentally re-architecting it. We've all heard the headlines, the geopolitical tensions, the market analyses. But what if those headlines are merely scratching the surface of a far more intricate, deeply strategic play? A play that, for years, has been meticulously orchestrated right under the watchful eyes of the established tech world. The implications of this are vast, touching everything from semiconductor manufacturing and 5G infrastructure to artificial intelligence and the very fabric of our connected smart homes. Before we delve deeper into the layers of this unfolding story, remember to like this video if you're ready to uncover hidden truths in the tech world. Subscribe to Revo now and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our deep dives into the topics shaping your future. And a quick share with your friends helps us spread these critical insights. Let's begin with Huawei, a name synonymous with controversy, sanctions, and an almost unbelievable resilience. For years, the narrative around Huawei in the West has focused on its struggles under immense pressure. We've heard about the blacklists, the severed supply lines, the predictions of its inevitable decline. But what if those predictions, while seemingly logical on the surface, entirely miss the point? Huawei, once a global leader in telecommunications equipment and a formidable player in the smartphone market, found itself at the epicenter of a geopolitical storm. Access to critical US chips and software was severely restricted. Experts declared it crippled, its future bleak. Yet recent data tells a very different story. While its global smartphone market share saw an initial dip, something extraordinary was happening behind closed doors. Huawei was not just surviving, it was adapting, evolving, and perhaps most astonishingly, innovating at an unprecedented rate against all odds. This wasn't just about finding alternative suppliers, it was about forging entirely new pathways. Think about the sheer scale of the challenge, building out an advanced technology ecosystem from the ground up, under intense scrutiny, and with limited external support. This required not just engineering prowess, but an almost defiant commitment to technological self-sufficiency. The question isn't if they were impacted, but how they transformed those impacts into a catalyst for an entirely different kind of growth. A growth that few outside the inner circles saw coming. Now consider Xiaomi, often seen as the more approachable, consumer-friendly face of China's tech surge. Xiaomi's strategy has been less about direct confrontation and more about pervasive strategic expansion. They built their empire on the promise of high-quality, affordable technology, quickly capturing massive market share in smartphones, particularly in emerging markets like India and Southeast Asia. But their ambitions stretch far, far beyond just phones. Xiaomi has quietly, yet aggressively, been building one of the most comprehensive IoT ecosystems on the planet. From smart home devices like air purifiers and robotic vacuums, to wearables, smart TVs, and even now, electric vehicles, they are creating a seamless, interconnected world for their users. This isn't just about selling individual gadgets, it's about locking users into an entire lifestyle, powered by Xiaomi. Their approach leverages a powerful feedback loop. A massive loyal Mi fan community provides direct input, accelerating product development and ensuring market fit. This community co-creation model, combined with an agile supply chain and a relentless focus on cost-effectiveness, has allowed them to scale at an astonishing pace. They are not just selling products, they are cultivating a digital universe, constantly expanding its borders, bringing millions more into its orbit every single day. The sheer breadth and interconnectedness of their offerings represent a different but equally impactful form of technological dominance. What's truly fascinating, and often overlooked, is how these two distinct strategies, Huawei's defiant self-reliance and Xiaomi's expansive ecosystem building, are, in their own ways, contributing to a much larger national ambition, China's quest for technological supremacy. The narrative of Chinese tech is no longer solely about manufacturing or even rapid imitation. It's increasingly about genuine innovation, particularly in foundational technologies. We're witnessing significant advancements in China's semiconductor industry, driven by colossal state investment and a determined push for self-sufficiency. This includes breakthroughs in chip design and manufacturing processes that were once considered beyond reach. Furthermore, China's commitment to AI development is unparalleled. Companies like Huawei are reportedly developing powerful new AI chips to rival global leaders, while the broader AI ecosystem in China is rapidly deploying applications across industries, from smart manufacturing to autonomous vehicles. This isn't just about consumer gadgets anymore. This is about controlling the very intelligent infrastructure that will power the next generation of global commerce and communication. The sands of global technological leadership are undeniably shifting. The question is, how far will they shift, and what will the new landscape truly look like? The implications of this Chinese tech boom extend far beyond their borders. The continued expansion of Huawei's 5G technology, despite Western efforts to curb it, indicates a growing global reliance on Chinese infrastructure. Meanwhile, Xiaomi's pervasive IoT presence is embedding Chinese technology into millions of homes worldwide, collecting vast amounts of data and shaping user experiences. This isn't just a commercial competition, it's a strategic realignment. The pursuit of indigenous innovation means reduced reliance on external supply chains, fostering a resilience that was previously unimaginable. This shift challenges established norms, potentially creating new global standards and technological spheres of influence. The very nature of global supply chains is being re-evaluated. Are we witnessing the dawn of a new, multipolar tech order where different ecosystems operate with increasing independence? The signs are undeniable, but the full picture remains shrouded. But there's an even deeper layer to this narrative, one that often escapes mainstream scrutiny. It's the silent, strategic scaffolding that underpins this entire acceleration, the profound commitment to national technological self-reliance. This isn't just about companies competing, it's about a nation's unified drive. Consider the Made in China 2025 initiative, the colossal investments in the Big Fund for semiconductors, and the AI Plus initiative, pushing for widespread AI adoption across all sectors. These aren't just policies, they are a declaration of intent, a long-term blueprint to move up the value chain and secure technological leadership. They foster an environment where companies like Huawei and Xiaomi are not merely beneficiaries, but key players in a grander strategy. The sheer scale of investment in research and development, the rapid build-out of advanced manufacturing capabilities, and the cultivation of a vast talent pool are creating a unique, self-sustaining tech ecosystem. This integrated approach, often unseen in its full scope from the outside, is precisely what gives Chinese tech companies an edge that transcends traditional market analysis. It's a closed loop of innovation, investment, and application, constantly reinforcing itself. The question, then, isn't just how they're changing the game, but what game they are truly playing. For too long, the narrative has been about China catching up, about their reliance on Western technology. But what if that era has already quietly, almost imperceptibly, ended? What if the game-changing we speak of isn't a future possibility but a present reality that has already crossed a critical threshold? The truth is, while the world watched for signs of struggle, China's tech giants, fueled by unprecedented national will and investment, were not just developing alternatives. They were leapfrogging. They were creating capabilities that in certain critical sectors are not merely competitive, but are establishing new global benchmarks. The true game change is this. Huawei, through its relentless self-innovation in core components, and Xiaomi, with its sprawling, seamlessly integrated AIoT ecosystem, have collectively demonstrated that the era of Western technological dependency for China is not just diminishing. It is, in key areas, already obsolete. We are entering a new phase where not only are they not reliant on the outside world for their most critical technological advancements, but in fact, they are increasingly dictating the pace and direction of global innovation in fields like advanced chip design, photonic computing, and pervasive AI integration. The dumping of old dependencies isn't just a strategic maneuver, it's a technological declaration of independence, fully realized, and the world is only just beginning to grasp its true, profound implications. This isn't a boom, it's a redefinition. And the consequences, they are just beginning to ripple across the globe. The landscape of global technology is shifting beneath our feet, and the rapid advancements from China, spearheaded by giants like Huawei and Xiaomi, are at the forefront of this transformation. What are your thoughts on this profound shift? Have you observed these changes in the tech products you use, or the global economy? Share your insights and experiences in the comments below. And tell us, what other major geopolitical or technological shifts would you like RevoNow to explore in future videos? Your perspectives are invaluable in understanding this evolving world. Thank you for watching. Stay curious, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next deep dive into tomorrow. This is RevoNow signing off.